Welcome to Coffee Powered Systems, equipping women with actionable steps to overcome overwhelm and streamline business and life. So grab your favorite drink and come hang out with me. I'm your host, Miranda Merton. Welcome back to Coffee Powered Systems. Today, we are talking about 5 ways to organize your cleaning schedule. If you heard last Tuesday's episode about the cleaning app Toady, then this will fit right in if you've already got that. If not, go ahead and listen to that episode. Also, check out the last week's episode about using your Google Calendar. That was a great episode. When it comes to organizing your cleaning schedule, you can either use something like an app or you can use something like your Google Calendar. So we're going to go into a few different ways how you can set up your cleaning schedule to work for you. So there are 7 days in a week, and I am a firm believer of not having to clean every single day of the week. There are way too many things to do other than worrying about having to clean something every day. Unless you like cleaning. Some people like cleaning. Some people love cleaning. I do not like cleaning. So I only do it when I have to. I only do it when I need to and it makes sense. And I do it at a specific time. And once it's out of the way, I'm done. Some things are unavoidable, of course, but those are mostly the habitual things like doing your dishes or wiping down the kitchen counters. Those become kind of an afterthought. So you can put them on your cleaning list, but for the most part, we kind of do those instinctually anyways. So doing those daily, not a big deal. So here are 5 ways that you can clean your house and come up with an organization system to do it. I want you to try a few different ways and then figure out which one will work best for you. You might have to give them a try first and kind of get into a groove before you settle on one, because what works for me doesn't work for you, doesn't work for the next one. I've seen some people's cleaning lists and I'm like, good Lord, you clean all of that every day. So people's daily lists are like weekly lists for me. I'm like, I see the daily list and then they have an extra thing on there. Like they're like, oh, here are my dailies and then I also clean the bathrooms. Here are my dailies and then I also do a top down of the kitchen every single week. I'm like, you could probably eat off these people's floors. So these 5 methods are going to be different methods that you can try, but I suggest that you find a time that you want to do your cleaning, maybe stay consistent with it. Like I do it in the morning. If the morning has passed and, it's not something urgent, I move on. Okay. Tomorrow is going to come. I don't need to stress that I missed my cleaning block. Usually it's right before lunch. When school was in, it was after I dropped off Reagan to school. So after I dropped her off, I would come home, take the dog out, do my cleaning, and then get back to work. So that was my schedule. Right now, it's a little bit more lax because it's summertime. Still kind of in the morning, but it's not super urgent. All right, so the first way you can do it is cleaning room by room. So what I want you to do is take a look at your calendar and you can actually theme your days and you can figure out which days you're going to clean. If you're not going to clean every day, maybe you want to clean 4 days a week. And you can look at your calendar, sit down with a monthly calendar or with your Google Calendar open and kind of look at the days and theme them. So the first way to do this, you can clean room by room. On Monday, I clean all the bedrooms. On Tuesday, I clean the bathrooms. On Wednesday, it's a kitchen day, and so on and so forth. You've got an office, you've got a garage, whatever else you've got. Hopefully you don't have more things that can fit in 7 days of the week. Or if you've got multiple levels in your house, maybe you want to tackle different floors on different days. All right, the second way you can clean is cleaning by type. This way you would do windows one day, do your floors, do your laundry, etc. This one's actually going to take a little bit more forethought and thinking based on how big your house is and how much stuff you have to clean. If you're going to do something like this, you want to have a cleaning checklist of everything that's in your house and then kind of maybe distribute it evenly so that you have 3 or 4 things on the days. But also, you don't want to be mopping and vacuuming and cleaning the tubs all in one day. you want to spread those out. Note where your heavier cleaning tasks are and what your lighter cleaning tasks are. Windows and dusting, wiping down the kitchen counters, those aren't that heavy and those aren't super taxing. So go ahead and sprinkle those on in through the week with some of your bigger tasks. All right, the third thing you can do is use a specialized app to help guide you, like Toady. And this is what I do. I use Toady, and I love using Toady because I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think, oh, it's Tuesday, today I'm washing the towels. It's Wednesday, today I'm doing the kitchen. It's too much. I forget, did I clean it last Wednesday? Did I forget to do it? So what I do with Toady is basically I open my cleaning app at 9 a.m. or whatever my cleaning time is for that day, and I see what I have to do. And Toady tells me. And then based on the indicators as well, I know what I've been slacking on and I know what can probably skip. If I have sanitized the light switches on there and I feel like I just did it, I'm going to skip that one, I can do that. But that's another reason I use an app, is because I do also have those little things in there that I would never remember. Did I clean the baseboards? Did I sanitize the switches and the doorknobs? Did I wipe down the banisters? When did I last do that? So I have all those little odd things in there that I don't even do weekly. So I love having them because when they pop up, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to dust off the fan. And then I do it, and then it goes into the queue for, a couple months down the road, however long it is. The next thing you can do is speed clean regularly and deep clean occasionally. I know a lot of people do it this way, kind of like if you have a list of dailies. So every day you are speed cleaning through the house. Maybe it takes you 30 minutes or an hour, and you just kind of go room to room, wiping stuff down, moving things around, putting things away, wiping down the windows, wiping the electronics, switching through the sinks and the toilets. And every single day you kind of do that so that you're on top of it. And then maybe once a month you do a deep clean of the kitchen and the bathroom and the bedrooms. So that's another way to do it. I think this works well for people that like cleaning, and maybe you put on a little bit of music and just speed clean your way through the house. All right, and the last way that you can organize your cleaning schedule is to delegate. If you live with other people, assign different rooms or tasks to other people. This one's easy. If you have kids, they should be cleaning their own room. That's definitely something you can delegate to them. Maybe even starting them on their own laundry. And if you use an app like Toady, it helps keep everybody in sync on knowing exactly what they're supposed to do. Or you can also use a paper system and just have everybody check mark what they've done. For my meal planning, I actually use like this dry erase insert paper thing. And you can do that with cleaning. If you just have one piece of paper and you insert it into the slip, and then you can use dry erase markers and everybody can check off what's been done. Whatever helps everybody stay on track. All right, so those are my 5 tips on keeping organized and how you can set up your house cleaning system. All right, it's Q&A time. If you have a question about systems, workflows, or you just want a recommendation, visit the link in the show notes to leave a voice recorded message for me. There's nothing to download and your name is optional. Just hit record and send, then listen for your question in an upcoming episode. Today's listener Q&A is a question about stories. How can I post a video in Facebook story that is a few minutes long? Because I can only post a few seconds of a clip at a time. But I see other people posting longer clips. How can I do this? This is a great question. And you're right. On Facebook story, they only give you 20 seconds at a time for video clips. Instagram stories, they give you 15 seconds at a time. And I believe Snapchat, if you're doing Snapchat stories, it's 10 seconds. So obviously, if we want to post a longer minute long or longer message, we're not going to sit there and press record for 15 seconds while we talk and then press record again for another 15 seconds. Okay, so what you do is you'll record your entire video and that will save to your media gallery. This is going to require a second app though, and you can find these apps in your preferred app store. They'll be called either Story Cutter or Video Splitter. The names will change depending on if you're on Android or iOS. You'll upload your full video into one of those apps and then tell it how long you want the seconds to be. So 15 seconds for Instagram stories, 20 seconds for Facebook, again, 10 seconds for Snapchat. It will cut your video into those second lengths and then resave all of those clips back into your media gallery. So when you reopen your media gallery, you will see a 15-second clip and a 15-second clip and a 15-second clip. And now you've got a bunch of clips ready to go. When you go back into Facebook stories or Instagram stories, you'll have to upload a gallery of stories, and then you'll just click them in order. And you can see when you tap them, it'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Tap them in order, and you can actually preview them before you post it. And there you go. They will all post one after the other, and you're all set. All right, that is it for today. I hope you found some way that you can organize your cleaning schedule that will work for you. Join me next time. Thanks for listening to Coffee Powered Systems. You can find links to everything mentioned in the episode down in the show notes or on the website at mirandamerton.com. If you enjoyed this episode, rate and review it in iTunes or where you enjoy listening so others can find it too. And join me here next time.